be drawing more of your OCs. We're already on the 15th installment of this series. Are you, like, that's crazy. I can't believe it's been 15 already. I feel like we just started doing this, but apparently not. Well, we're starting off here with Dino Boy Luke's OC, and their OC's name is Green Nova. They have a little bio here, so I'm going to read that now. Powers: green fire, green spikes, and green fire spikes. Story: he went on an adventure to a science lab to see what he could find. And what they were experimenting on recently, I like slurred that word, was green fire. And so they infused a new type of bug called a spike bug with green fire. It got loose and found him and bit him, and now here we are. This is his third outfit, and his hand is behind his back, and his outfit is fireproof, metal, and green fire is in the lime green glowing spots. Okay, so green fire is apparently what his superpower pretty much is, but his name is Green Nova, and he was bitten by a bug, kind of like Spider-Man. He's a superhero. It says he's a superhero in his title here, so I'm assuming that is what he is. But I thought it was super cute. The thing I liked about him was he was really glowy, and I rarely see people who have like glowing armor. I very rarely see that in like OCs or anything at all. So I was like excited to try drawing him. I drew him from the side instead of like a front pose. I don't know why, it's just what I wanted to do. I guess it just, first idea that came to mind. So I wasn't exactly sure how the eyes were supposed to go up, so I just assumed maybe it went all the way around his head. Not exactly sure, but I thought his armor was cool. I wonder what he looks like without his armor on. I'm actually curious. I didn't really check their page to see. They probably have other drawings of him, maybe. I don't know, but I'll be sure to tag him on my DeviantArt post since he's on DeviantArt. And you guys can go check out his page and his OCs, and I just thought it was really cool. I rarely draw superheroes, and this is probably the first superhero I've drawn in this entire series, I would assume so. The only other one that was close was the little girl pretending to be a superhero. Okay, next up is Periwinkle Puppets OC. Let's see, well, she doesn't have any bio, and she doesn't even have a name. I don't see a name. That's the thing. So if anyone knows this OC's name, please let me know. And also, Periwinkle, if you see this, please let me know your OC's name, because I'm not sure what her name is. But I thought she was absolutely adorable. Her design is so cute. I could not resist trying to draw it. And it says here in her bio, she doesn't really have a bio. It mostly just says that they don't have much information on the character yet. She's like a new OC, I guess. And they say she's about 16 years old. That's about all they say. There's not really any other information yet, but they're probably coming up with the story now. But anyways, I thought it was so cute. The whole like Eskimo looking outfit and the fluffy, I love fluffy hoods and like really fluffy things on jackets. I have a jacket that is really fluffy just like that, only it's not blue. But you know, I just love fluffy things. And she also had her hair coming out the back of her hood. So I didn't really show that, so you can't really see it from behind her, from where I have her. So I just have the hair kind of like balled up in her hood. So you can't really see any hair coming out the back like you can in her drawing. So I try to make it as accurate as possible, though in my style. So I hope you like it. I mean, the hood isn't as round as you had it. So I'm not sure, it's probably not exactly as accurate as it could be. But I tried my best, and I hope you enjoy it, because I really had a ton of fun drawing her. She was probably one of my favorites to draw in a long time, because I just love the design. The design is so cute. Like her having brown hair and blue eyes and that cute little fluffy jacket is just so adorable, like honestly. And I hope you come up with a character bio. And if you ever do, let me know, because I'm interested to know more about her OC. I love seeing OCs and all the different stories. And it's just like, I don't know, it's so much fun to see people's OCs because they're so different than what I would come up with. And I just love reading all about them. Plus it inspires me with new ideas for things I'm doing. And it gives me ideas and makes me want to try new things. I don't know, it's like there's so many different ideas out there, and it's cool to see them. Okay, next up is Super Savvy 2's OC. I thought her OC was absolutely incredible. It is so unique. The story is just so crazy unique. Like, I never see stories like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to read it for you. Bio. She was a normal little girl, except her eye had no iris. The reason why is the light doesn't reflect off her iris, so it looks like she doesn't have any. All of that made her quick movie star, and she didn't like that. She wanted to be a normal kid. Whenever her parents found out that she didn't get the part, they would hurt her and lock her outside. In kindergarten, she was treated like a star, but she hated it. She hated being in the center of attention, and that's why she didn't like being in movies. One fateful night, she was going outside of her studio for some food when one of her fans came out behind her and pulled out one of her eyes. Ew, gross. Oh my gosh, that's disturbing. Okay, and murdered her. Oh my goodness. It's so creepy but really unique at the same time. You can find her on the movie set crying where she died, lot 39. And if you go up to her, she would stand up and you could see that her eye is missing and the moon has no ring around it and all the stars are missing in the sky. That would be your last night, as you would think you're the... Oh my goodness, she'll think you're the one who killed her. That's so creepy. So apparently this character is actually a ghost. Like a ghost that's haunting that lot, the lot 39 on the movie set. Oh, that's so creepy. The reason I wanted to draw her is like, I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought it was just a crying kid. But actually, it's like a ghost girl. And the whole idea of her not having shines in her eyes and stuff like that and making her popular because of that special birth effect. I thought that was so cool. Like, I rarely see that in OCs, and it was such an original idea. Like, seriously, one, her being a movie star, and two, her having the birth effect that made her popular. But she's a little kid, so I do feel very bad about the whole fan killing her thing. That's very sad. But, you know, it's interesting. Like, ghost stories and horror stories. I did not know she was going to be a horror story until I read her bio, and then I had to draw her because it was just such an original idea, and I was actually really shocked. I mean, that's really amazing. Okay, we're about moving on to the next one. The next one here is InstaLove InstaLife's OC, and they're on Instagram, you could probably guess by their name. And their OC is a cute little blob. I will read their bio here. This is Tamori. They are a cute dark blob monster who feeds on others. Fears regularly in order to survive. Okay, so they feed on fears. That's interesting. They're about half the size of a newborn baby. But if given too much fear, for example, if they were to be around a person who is having a panic attack, they grow and become that monster behind. Yeah, the monster you see at the top there, that's what they become. If given enough fear, they can become the size of a truck. The heart-shaped leaf on their heads hypnotizes the victim and paralyzes them so that Tamori can swallow them whole alive. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but if I got eaten alive by a terrifying monster, I would have fainted. The thing is, Tamori doesn't have a digestive system because they're literally a blob who only needs fear to survive. So they leech off of your fear until you faint and throws you back up and search for another unsuspecting victim. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually really cool. However, if they come across a person who is not scared of them while being in that form, they shrink and turn back to being the cute little harmless looking blob monster we know and love. They aren't a sentient being, so to speak, nor have a conscience, and is the reason for the unintelligible noises. Think of them as a high-pitched Splatoon noises. Aw, hope you enjoyed. Well, okay, so it's a super cute little blob monster that can become terrifying and eats off people's fear. So it tries to scare you in order to eat. That is very interesting, though it doesn't eat you. It will swallow you and then spit you back out. And that is super cool, honestly. It's really detailed and a super cute little character. I drew the little version. I didn't draw the big version because the little one was more... It was like out in front of the drawing, so I assume that's the one they wanted me to draw. I wasn't sure exactly. I hope it's the right one. Anyway, if you guys are wanting to be drawn, there is information in the description. All you have to do is post your drawing on DeviantArt or Instagram, and then tag me, which is Flying Pings, or just use the hashtag Flying Pings. Or you can comment on the YouTube, which I do recommend because I read through all the comments. Well, I try to, and I'm pretty sure I read them all because I read them as they come in. So anyway, you just comment there and you leave, you can like copy paste your last comment if you commented before. But you just comment, let me know about your OC, you like send me a link to them. And also tell me their bio if they do have one. You don't have to have a bio because some OCs don't, and that's perfectly fine. I just read them if they do. And also make sure you vote and tell me which one of these drawings is your favorite, if any at all. And if you do get drawn, the drawing is yours. You can do whatever you want with it. You don't need any permission. And thank you guys so much for watching.